Hey, what's up guys, Thomas Richard here. Today in this video I'm going to show you guys my Ed Sheeran Mathematics CD album collection, and yeah, let's get straight with the video, let's go. So firstly guys, I'm going to show you guys my Plus CD album. So here's the normal edition of Plus right here. I just love this, I just love Plus so much, I grew up with Ed's mathematics albums. Like the first song I ever listened to was the A-Team back in 2011 in a science lesson. The teacher put on the A-Team, the music video of the A-Team in September 2011. Then a month later, I think the teacher in maths, or I think the lesson was called mathematics. I'm not too sure, guys. The teacher put on Lego House in October 2011. The normal edition of Plus right here. Yeah, I grew up with the mathematics series by Ed, which just means so much to me. These albums. It just got a meaning of all of the albums with me personally, and yeah. And then the next one is the deluxe edition of Plus with the 4 extra songs: Autumn Leaves, Little Bird, Gold Rush, and Sunburn, which I just love so much, guys. Yes, Plus the deluxe edition with the slipcase. You know me, guys. I just love my slipcases, and it's kind of like the Subtract cover, but this is darker. This is black, and then the Subtract is white, which I just love so much. Plus the deluxe edition, and then here is the Plus Deluxe Australian edition with the Shepherd's Bush Empire show DVD and CD right there, which I just love so much. Yes, DVD and CD, so amazing. Yes, it's just such an amazing watch. The Shepherd's Bush Empire show that one of Ed's goals was to sell out Shepherd's Bush Empire and get an album to be gold, and he achieved that in a week, in the same week, I think, yeah. And then the last edition of Plus that I've got is the Plus Japanese edition, which I just love this alternative cover with Ed. As you can see, more of Ed, and with his tongue out, hi. And then Plus, and then the back as well is an alternative back cover as well, with Ed and a huge cat there, which I just love so much. Yeah, I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. And then with a bonus track with the A-Team acoustic version, part of the Japanese edition of Plus, which I just love so much. And also the Japanese spine there, yeah, which is just amazing, yeah. And yeah, now on to Multiply now. So now on to Multiply now, guys. This is my first Ed album that I ever listened to. Actually, I'll just show you the first CD that I ever got by Ed back in October 2015 right here. The album that I received and listened to back in October 2015. I literally had Runaway in my head, The Man in my head. Literally, just this album is so amazing. From the normal edition of Multiply, which is just so amazing. 1 to a Fire Love, so good. Like, yes, Multiply, my first ever Ed album that my mum bought because she loved Photograph and Thinking Out Loud, but I just listened to it all. Yes, all this, I kept listening to it over and over again. Multiply, it just means so much to me, this album, Multiply, and yeah, so amazing. And I recently got this other normal edition of Multiply. I'll compare the two. Look, you can see it's like a translucent greenish. Like, compare the back as well. Literally, you can see it here. It's more green on the cover as well. I think this is pretty rare, this one, now to find. I think I got it really cheap on eBay recently. Well, last month, I think. Yeah, which just so amazing. Comparing them both again. Yeah, the case is green. Yeah, that's what it is, pretty much. Yeah, of the normal edition of Multiply. Yeah, just so amazing. I'm so glad I own that. And then the next is the deluxe edition of Multiply with the same type of greeny case thing on the deluxe, which came in a collector's edition, well, a little collector's box, which I just love so much, with photos of Ed and that, and yeah. In this collector's edition box right here, just photos, badges, and I actually wore this band on Christmas Day 2017 when I received it, and I couldn't take it off. So, but I still own it. I still own the wristband from this box, badges and photos and that, which I just love so much by this little collector's edition box, and yeah, which is so amazing. Yes, quite a few multiplayer CDs, guys. And then I never thought I'd own this edition of Multiplay. So the Ed Exit edition of Multiplay, which has like a little, I don't want to take it out because it's really thick and it would be hard to put back. So it's got like this photo book with fans around the world. It was like a fan project of this edition of Multiplay. I thought I'd never owned this, and then last year on the European Ed store, I actually found it. I'm like, what? Oh my god, like the Ed Exit edition of Multiplay, which I just love so much. Yes, I thought I'd never own it, but here we are with it, which is so amazing. Wembley editions. So I recently, well, I'll show you guys the one for I got the UK edition of the Wembley edition of Multiplay, which features jumpers for goalposts and has the songs Icy Fire, English Rose, Touch and Go, New York, Make It Rain, Lay It All on Me. It still has the normal edition of Multiply, and yeah, you know, the UK edition, you know, 15, rated 15, pretty much, yeah. And then here is the Deutschland Wembley edition of Multiply, and then it includes Icy Fire, Photograph, Felix John remix. It does not include Make It Rain, English Rose, Touch and Go, New York, and Lay It All on Me, which is so amazing. Still with the DVD as well. So amazing. And also, well, I got the German one and this one, the US, the American Wembley edition of Multiply, which is just crazy to think about. Like, it doesn't have a slipcase whatsoever like the others. Literally, and also it has a sticker there, which is just amazing. Still sealed as well, like, So, with this one, it includes all of the stars. Now, the UK one includes Make It Rain, the German one includes Photograph Felix John remix. This one includes all of the stars, which, you know, guys, all of the stars is on the deluxe edition of Multiply anyway. So, yeah, but it's still amazing to have, like, the sticker, not a slipcase like with the others. Yeah, so amazing. And then the last two are French editions of Multiply. One came out in 2014 and one came out in 2015. The 2014 one includes a bonus CD, which includes Everything You Are, Friends, Sing Live at Radio Concert, I'm a Mess Live from Late Ship 95, and Don't Remix featuring Rick Ross, which is just amazing right there. Yes, 2 discs in that French edition of Multiply. And then this one came out in 2015, and it includes, of course, this one includes the normal edition, this one includes the normal edition, but this one is all in one disc. And this one includes Sing Psy Remix, Riof Neckview featuring Ed Sheeran, Lay It All on Me Rudimental featuring Ed Sheeran, Photograph Felix John Remix, Sing Deezer Remix, and Thinking Out Loud Deezer Remix. Felix John Remix, Photograph, Sing Deezer Session, and Thinking Out Loud Deezer Session. All on one disc on the French edition of Multiply, which was in 2015. And that's it from Multiply now. Now on to Divide. Right now, let's go. But Divide, there's only 3 CDs pretty much that I own. And pretty much, I think, only 3 editions. Pretty much Ed's biggest album with Divide. Only has like the fewest of music collectibles, pretty much. Like, so this is the normal edition of Divide, from Eraser to Supermarket Flowers, which I just love so much. Yeah, just a normal edition of Divide, which is just amazing. Yeah, and then the deluxe edition of Divide, which on the day, the 3rd of March 2017, Divide came out. I got the deluxe version of Divide, which is just so amazing. Yeah, crazy how long it's been since Divide. I feel old, guys. I feel old. So Divide, yeah, this album just is so amazing. Like, you know, with Multiply being my first Ed album that I ever listened to back in October 2015, I got Divide when it first came out on the 3rd of March 2017. Yeah, The deluxe features Barcelona, Bibi Abi Yeye, 90 Mulligan, and Save Myself, which is just so good. Yeah. So good. Divide, the deluxe edition. And yeah. And then the last edition of Divide I own is the French edition of Divide. Well, it has the deluxe songs and 3 extra songs, live songs, Shape of You live at Taratata, Castle on Hill live at Taratata, and Supermarket Flowers live at Taratata as well. The French edition of Divide, which is just so amazing. Yeah, it's just so good with Divide right here. And it's just crazy that there isn't many editions of Divide, unlike with Ed's other albums. Well, Plus had 4 editions, but even with the Japanese edition of Divide, it's just the deluxe edition with no extra songs, like with Plus, Equals, and Subtracts. But yeah, there wasn't a Japanese extra song for multiplayer either. It's just crazy. Yeah, that's why I got just the albums with the Japanese editions on, with the extra songs and that. Yeah. Now I think that's it. That's it with the Divide. It's crazy. Yeah. Now on to Equals. Now let's go. Now Equals, guys. That here is the normal edition of Equals, still sealed because, yeah, when you open it, it's like floppy, innit? Like it's like card. This is the first time in Ed's discography where he changed it from the plastic cases to card, like cardboard cases. So yeah, I do have an unsealed one over there. Yep, this is the sealed one of Equals. From Ties to Be Right Now, which is so amazing. This album, I think Equals is underappreciated because, you know, of course Ed has added more electronic sounds in this album, but Ed's just experimenting, I think, with different sounds with this album. You know, you could say with Divide, even though Ed didn't want Shape of You, the label wants Shape of You. And that, but with Equals, with his Australian mentor Michael Gudinski sadly passing, and so Ed added Visiting Hours, Leave Your Life, and that, and then having a child, with Sandman, and just so amazing, this album, literally from the end of the Divide tour with Tide, and then processing everything, like having a kid and then getting married, losing a mentor with Michael Gudinski, with Be Right Now, just stay here and be right now, even though it's that's what I'm saying with Equals. Even though I think Equals is very underappreciated with some of the songs, even though it's got, I think the 2 biggest songs of Equals is Bad Habits and Shivers. The rest of the singles were kind of underappreciated as well. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking with Equals, yeah. So amazing, this album. So good. Just a track list there and everything. Yep. And then the next edition of Equals is the Equals Japanese edition with Afterglow on it. With Afterglow, like I said earlier, that was the reason why I got these Japanese editions, is because of the extra songs on it. Well, extra 1 song. Equals Japanese edition, which is just amazing. Yep, of course, Afterglow released on the 21st of December 2020, before Equals, of course, before Bad Habits, but it is on the Equals tour edition as well, Afterglow is, so it's just amazing to have Afterglow on a CD there. And then the next one is I've got 2 Equals French editions. I'm not sure which one to show first. I'll show them both at the same time, actually. So this one here is just the normal Equals French edition right here, which includes 2-Step featuring Leto, Peru with Fireboy DML, Call on Me with VNE, and Bam Bam with Camille Cabello, right there on the Equals French edition. And then this one right here, which includes a DVD. A DVD, guys. Yes, you know me, guys. I love my DVDs, just like with the Plus Australian edition. DVD Fnac Live Paris 2021. Which is so amazing, which I just love so much. Yeah, of course, as the songs. Yeah, that's pretty much the Equals French edition right there, which is just so amazing. Yes, guys. Yes. And then Ed released the tour edition of Equals, and then I thought we'd never got a physical edition of the tour edition of Equals. So I made myself one. I made myself a tour edition of Equals, which I just love so much. Yeah, I'm like, why not? So, yeah, wait. You know what? Here we go. Which includes Afterglow, One Life, Penguins, I Will Remember You, Welcome to the World, and Celestial. You know, guys, as on Spotify, there is the cover of Celestial as the tour edition of Equals. Yeah, you know, as we was waiting for One Life and Penguins was so long now when it released it on the tour edition of Equals. Yeah, which is just amazing. 20 songs in total of this tour edition Equals. Like, I think I had the collabs because I just wanted the Ed solo songs. Yeah, Afterglow, One Life, Penguins, I Will Remember You, Welcome to the World, Celestial. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deluxe songs. 14 on the normal. Yeah, with the tour edition of Equals right there. So amazing that I made it myself. And yeah, that there was an official tour edition, tour deluxe edition. Yeah, the only album without a physical deluxe edition in a mathematical series. And yeah, now on to the last one now with Ed's latest album, Subtracts. Let's go. So yes, guys, finally we are on Subtracts now, guys. Ed's latest studio album and the final mathematics album, you know. And here is the normal edition of Subtracts, you know, from Boat to the Hills of Aberfeldy. This album just is so good. Like, Subtracts just so amazing. It's just so brutally emotional with the events that happened in early 2022 in Ed's life, losing a best friend of Ed's, and then health issues and health scares with his wife, and yeah, it's just pretty upsetting, yeah. And then Ed had to rework some tracks, and here it is, yeah, which is just an amazing album from front to back. Yeah, so the normal edition of Subtracts right there, just yellow, as we was all expecting, guys, yellow, with a face just like with plus, like resembles plus again, the symbol in the bottom right there. Yeah, and then here is the deluxe edition of Subtracts with the 4 extra songs, Wildflower, Stone, Toughest and Moving, you know. And also, there's even more deluxe songs on the vinyl with Balance, Get Over It, Fear, and Hours. Which I'll show you guys maybe in another video with my vinyl mathematics collection. Yeah, you know, it's just crazy how I grew up with the mathematics era, and it's Subtracts, the last one, the last mathematics album. Yeah. Also, I got another deluxe edition. Wait, I actually got this from HMV like the other week. Literally, it's like sealed like the Bad Habits signed one, Bad Habits signed single, and it's just like that. Which I'm like, I just love how it is I just love how it is just like a sleeve like there. I just had to get it, guys, and yeah, I don't know, I'm weird. I'm crazy like that, guys. And like Subtracts just means so much to me. And yeah, you know, yeah, Subtracts in this casing, and like the original casing, and yeah, it's just amazing. Subtracts, which is amazing, yes. And also, I've got these little, like this clear art card, which is just amazing from the US store, which was in this edition of Subtracts, you know, guys, floppy. But yeah, this one included this clear art card by Ed. You can just like try and customize it around a bit. Yeah, it's just so good. This clear art card by Ed, like, yeah, So good. So good. You know, clear art card edition of Subtracts, the normal edition of Subtract from Boat to the Hills of Aberfeldy. And then I'd love this edition of Subtracts. The sanded, textured cover. Without taking the wrapping off, you could easily feel the sand already on the cover of Subtracts, which is just amazing. Yeah, like, yeah, you can easily see it as well. Like, for example, compare it to the normal edition from the shops and the webs and wherever. Yeah, you can easily see it, like, yeah, right there. And then the next one is also another one from the US store. Yeah, that was from the US store as well, the standard art card. And then this one here, the lenticular, yeah, the lenticular edition, which includes this, like, from the normal to deluxe, normal to deluxe, normal, deluxe, normal, deluxe, normal, deluxe, normal, deluxe, normal, deluxe. Yeah, you get it, guys, you get it. And then, yeah, just the normal edition once again, but it's okay. I wish it was actually on the cover right there, but it's okay. Normal deluxe, normal deluxe, normal deluxe, normal, normal deluxe, normal deluxe, normal deluxe, normal deluxe of Subtracts there, guys. And then the Japanese edition of Subtracts right here, which includes F64. Yep, F64 right there, which released back in January. The tribute to Jamal Edwards for SBTV. F64 track 19, which is just so amazing on the Japanese edition of Subtracts, and it's just good to have F64 on a disc. Yeah, just like with Afterglow as well. Yeah, F64 on the Japanese edition of Subtracts. And also the French edition of Subtracts, Fnac exclusive. And you know me, guys, I love my slipcases. So, oh wait, just opening it a little bit. Yeah, it has the deluxe edition of Subtracts in there, which is just amazing, and also included this poster right here. Yeah, includes single, eyes closed, 4 extra songs, and poster. And this is the poster right here, guys, which was in the Fnac edition of Subtracts. I don't know if you call it the French edition of Subtracts. Here's the poster that came, and on the beach and that, like all the music videos were shot on, well, most of the videos were shot on the beach. And then the last two editions of Subtracts is like a magazine. So here is, which I thought was so amazing. Like, to add like a magazine edition of the albums, and then the CDs in there, and the normal edition of Subtracts in there. Yep. And then this is from the US store. It's like a photo album, photo book with exclusive photos and that in here, which is just amazing. Which is just amazing. Yep. And the UK one, the UK magazine of Subtracts right here, which includes the deluxe songs as well, which I just find so amazing. And then the CD is in there, which is just amazing. Yeah, and this is like an actual magazine with all the lyrics, and then a message from Ed as well. And then, yeah, so amazing. Like, it's talking about some of the songs in the magazine, and yeah, which is so amazing, which I just love. I just love these editions of Subtract so much, and never really, just the only time in Ed's era with magazines. Yes, the magazines of the album, and yeah, guys, that's it. This video with my Ed Sheeran Mathematics CD album collection. Autumn is coming. I thought, why not do my Mathematics era CD album collection today? That we could be going into a seasonal eras very soon, maybe, potentially, or it could be just autumn, And that'll be it. I'm not too sure, guys. I'm not too sure. And yeah, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.